Good Friday evening, everyone. Taylor Eaton here at WSAZ Plus to get you caught up on all of the headlines for the day. Before we get to that, though, can we talk about today's weather? Absolutely beautiful. We got some great video today in Charleston that I'd like to share with you to show you everyone out and about taking in all that sunshine out on the boulevard. We saw a lot of people that were doing a lot of those springtime activities, running, biking, walking, really just enjoying this beautiful day that we had here upon us. And guess what? We get more of it tomorrow. If you haven't heard, spread the word. It's a TC top tenner. And Tony does not give those out a whole lot. He's pretty stingy when it comes to those TC top tenner days. He's got pretty tough criteria to meet, but tomorrow makes the grade, and I hope that all of you enjoyed. It's really going to be just a beautiful day for us, and it's just going to be so nice. So I hope all of you get to take it in and soak up that sunshine and just don't hang out inside all day long. We can do that on Sunday because you'll hear Tony talk about coming up in the forecast that the temperatures kind of dip back down for that later half of the weekend. And then Monday's a first alert weather day for us. We go back into winter mode with a winter feel. So they're going to be tracking that for you at 10 and 11. So I hope you will tune in. But just enjoy it. It's going to be a nice springy kind of day for us tomorrow. So get out and about and enjoy that Saturday before winter makes its return for us on Sunday. All right, so we've talked about the weather. Now let's get to the news of the day with our headlines that we're following for you here at WSAZ Plus. If you were tuned in with us, we'll break some of those down for you here right now. So our first tonight, news of an arrest in Kanawha County. This man, according to the Kanawha County Sheriff's, Charleston Police, I apologize, Charleston Police giving us this information. This man has been charged with child abuse, accused of hurting his 2-month-old son. Charleston Police say it was on February 16th. They were called about an infant that had been admitted to the hospital with what doctors were saying was shaken baby syndrome. They say that infant had some pretty serious injuries. And detectives say that after talking with that little boy's father, Jeremiah Gibson, they said his story just didn't line up with what doctors were saying happened to this baby. Detectives say after speaking with him, they then conducted a forensic examination of his cell phone. And they say that revealed several searches on the internet about the incident. And police did tell us that Gibson was out on home confinement in a separate case at the time this happened. But for those of you on WSAZ Plus right now, this man facing child abuse charges. He is accused of hurting his 2-month-old son, just getting word of his arrest today. Next tonight, this was a story that we first talked about here on WSAZ Plus yesterday evening, but one of our reporters had a chance to follow up with loved ones and family, specifically the mother of the man that we are about to show you. We shared his picture with you here on WSAZ Plus just yesterday evening because we are now at the 10-year anniversary. 10 years have passed and still no answers for Marshall Priestley's family. They said he went by Andy, and they say that they have searched high and low, every spot that they know to look, places that he used to visit, that he would hang out. His mom saying that she's been everywhere at this point, and she's traced down everything that she thought she could with no luck in finding her son. And she says she just wants answers and closure as to what happened to him and where he is. It was 2016 that Priestley was last seen. And his mom telling us today that her son disappeared just 4 days shy of his 40th birthday. The Kanawha County Sheriff's Office says it has looked into every lead possible and has not had any luck in finding out information as to what happened to Mr. Priestley. But they're hoping that by resharing this and posting about this again on social media and sharing it with us so that we in turn can share it with you, that is going to allow for more information to come in. And we spoke with Sergeant Jeremy Burns of the Kanawha County Sheriff's Office today, and he told us that each time they do this, that yes, they get new information. It's just unfortunately that information has not led them to Mr. Priestley, nor to any information as to what happened to him. But they are hoping that maybe they will get some small bit of information that might point them in the right direction in this case. So if you know anything at all, we've got information posted for you right now on WSAZ.com. Real easy to find. If you look for this story, or if you search his name and you search WSAZ, it should pull up for you right away. And that number is listed that you can call. And the Sheriff's Office says you can remain anonymous. You don't have to leave a name. If you know anything at all. His mother pleading today for someone to please come forward so that she can know what happened to her son, and so that she can have closure all these years later as we now reach a decade since he was last seen. And our next story tonight, people in Mason County having to make some temporary changes to their drive. If this is a route that you normally take, listen up here, because after a routine bridge inspection, or what was supposed to be a routine bridge inspection, the West Virginia Division of Highways says it found some pretty serious issues with this bridge in Mason County. As a result, they have closed it. And there you go. If you look at the video, there's the proof as to why they have closed this bridge. So DOH engineers say they discovered the structural problems underneath the bridge on Route 62 over 3 Mile Creek in Mason County as part of that bridge inspection. They did that just yesterday. Engineers say in the meantime, they are planning to install a temporary bridge until they can make the repairs to this bridge. We spoke with one driver, and they said that closure, yeah, it's affecting day-to-day life. People are having to find new ways to get home, get the kids to school. And at this point, the West Virginia Division of Highways says they don't even have a timeline on when that bridge is going to reopen. We can share with you, though, there are some detours that are in place. These are also posted on WSAZ.com, but let me list those out for you. If this is normally a way that you take, or if you had any plans to travel this way over the next few days, weeks, could be months before they're able to reopen this. We don't even know at this point. But here are some routes that you can take in the meantime. Northbound traffic can take Leon Baden Road to Route 87 and on to Route 62. Southbound traffic can take Route 2 to Route 87, onto Leon Baden, and then back onto Route 62. And the school district has also updated its bus routes to try to make sure that they can still get the students to school on time. All of those, you can find them right now on WSAZ.com, and we also have those detours posted there for you if you need those again. Next tonight, a couple of updates on some things that are happening, some movement on a couple of bills at the West Virginia State Capitol that we would like to share with you. And the first, parents, this deals with your children's safety when they are getting on and off the school bus. When you send them to school each day, you trust that they are going to be safe and that nothing is going to happen to them. Well, today at the West Virginia State Capitol, movement on a bill that looks to do just that. Make sure that they are, oh, excuse me, everyone. I think I'm playing the wrong video here. Let me see if I can get the right video pulled up. Unfortunately, all right. Got a little bit of a glitch in the system. Sometimes that happens with technology. So can't share any video with you, but I can tell you about this one. Let me pull this back up as we talk about it. So it's a bill that looks to keep kids safe as they are getting on and off the school bus. It's now heading to the West Virginia House of Delegates for a vote. Specifically, this bill allows footage from cameras on the school buses that are mounted on the school buses to be shared directly with law enforcement, which officers say will make it easier to catch anyone driving past a stopped bus. Now, the bill sponsors say that a lot of districts already do this, that they share those videos anytime this happens. They turn that over to law enforcement in order to try to catch the driver and hold them responsible. But they believe that this is going to streamline that process because not every district in the state, we're told, sends video of an incident like that when it does happen. But there are a lot of school districts that already do this. For instance, we spoke with Kanawha County schools today. They already do this. It was just last year we shared startling video, and it would just make your heart stop when you watch it, of a student that was getting off a school bus and was just narrowly, I mean, missed being hit by a car. I mean, just, we're talking like that amount of space. That car was just screaming right toward that child. And that was video that we shared with you as part of our reporter Charlie Ross story today. And they said that this just happens far too often, and they do not want to see any children hurt because of this. So that's one that we are going to be following here for you throughout the remainder of the legislative session. And next here, this was the video I shared with you regarding our next story. Apologize about that, but now we've got the right video for you here. West Virginia House of Delegates has now passed a bill that is aimed at keeping vaping products away from children. It's called the Vape Safety Act. We first told you about this last week, clearing the House today, and this bill would do 3 key things: restrict how vape products are marketed, banning images that appeal to children, and limiting where they can be advertised near schools and public parks, requiring all vaping products to be approved or pending approval by the FDA, and charge vape shops a fee to operate in the state of West Virginia. That bill is now moving on to the Senate, and if it passes there, it would then head to West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey's desk for his decision. So that's another one that we have been following here, and an update for you here at WSAZ Plus on some action that was taken on that today at the West Virginia State Capitol. I hope that you all can tune in with us tonight at 10 and 11. Here within the last few minutes before we joined you on WSAZ Plus, we had several breaking news stories that came into the newsroom. One of them about a man that we first told you about recently. He was wanted out of Pike County, Kentucky on attempted murder charges, and a search for him had been ongoing since. Well, we can tell you he has been arrested in Virginia, and those details just coming into us within the last few minutes. We're going to be posting a story on WSAZ.com here momentarily with all the details of that, and we'll share more about that with you at 10 and 11. But it's just come into us, so we'll have more for you coming up here in just a little bit. It's a busy night, though, here on this Friday, so I hope that all of you can sit down and watch with us at 10 and 11. We'll get you caught up on all of our news of the day, forecast, sports. We're going to have it all for you at 10 and 11, so I hope that you can join us. For now, I'm Taylor Eaton on WSAZ Plus. Hope all of you have a wonderful Friday evening and a great weekend ahead. Again, enjoy that beautiful weather that we've got tomorrow. It's going to be a great Saturday. So I hope all of you can get out at some point and really just enjoy it. And if you can't join us at 10 and 11, remember you can tune in back here on Monday. I'll get you caught up on those headlines. So for now, that'll do it for us here on WSAZ Plus. A reminder, you can always stream with us here anywhere that you stream WSAZ. Thanks for tuning in for the headlines, everyone. See you at 10 and 11.